Hi guys, it's me Crafty Threes. Today I have this box with me. This is an art kit that I use most of the time. I've never showed you things are inside. So there's color pencils, and then there's brush pens and a fine tip, like a black fine tip marker. There's a watercolor brush pen thing where you put like the water inside. And then there's some other cool pens, oil pastels, paint brushes, alcohol markers, then what else? There's color like HB pencils and drawing pencils. And then on the other side, there's paints, acrylic paints, and watercolor. So I am going to do a painting or a sketch with this supplies. So, and there's also like other coloring pages and pamphlet and instructions on how to do stuff. So yeah. So first I'm going to start off with swatching all my color pencils to see which colors I would be needing. All of them are really vibrant and bright colors. There's some neon colors which got me really excited. I'm kind of sick right now, so yeah. Anyway, these are so pretty. The colors are really pretty, and we have like a wide variety of colors. Right now I have no clue what I'm going to draw, but I feel like I want to do like a landscape. So now I'm just doing the brush pens and seeing how the tips are. Some of the brush pens dried out, even though this is like my 4th or 5th time just using them, but like some of them kind of dried out. And the black pen was dried out from the start, and it was kind of disappointing, but it was fine. Just gonna finish swatching. Now I got like all the colors and everything. Now getting my watercolor notebook out. Now, okay, all my previous drawings. Please enjoy. Now let me just do a little sketch. So in my mind, I want to like do a landscape, right? So I'm like, this shouldn't be a normal landscape. This should be like a fun fantasy kind of landscape. So I started off drawing like the horizon and like all the lines. And then I wanted to draw some rainbows and clouds. This is not an ordinary planet, right? So there's going to be like multiple rainbows in the sky. So there's like 2 right here. And then for the trees, it's ice cream cones. I know, this is like a fun place to live. So there's like ice cream cones for the trees. And rainbows and happy places, yay. And right now, like I wanted to draw like a sun, but I didn't want a sun. So I drew a planet instead of a sun to represent a sun, but it's not a sun. And now we're going on to the coloring. And I wanted the clouds to be a fun color. Like I don't want them to be gray or white. I wanted them to be pink because oh, I'm gonna name this planet first. Let me think. I think I want Sinopolis. Yeah, this planet's name is Sinopolis. There we go. So in planet Sinopolis, you don't get normal rain. It's strawberry milk rain. And the trees are ice cream cones. And the snow is frosting. So since it's strawberry milk rain, clouds have to be pink, So I'm just watching out, like, and then I find out that these color pencils, if you put like water on top of them, you can be using them as like watercolor. So then I got some water and then just melted away the color pencils and started painting with my paintbrush. And it was a good technique. It was really nice and easy to blend. And now what? I'm just gonna wait for me to finish the clouds. Okay, now I'm getting like all the rainbow colors out to like finish, like make the color the rainbow. And I'm just using the same technique to color in the rainbow. So, after, like, I just wanted to do this painting as like for fun, like, just to try out all the mediums, like color pencils and all the markers that I have in that set. But then after I did Xenopolis, I had an idea to do some aliens which would live in here. This would be a part 1 video, and then in the part 2 I would make the aliens, and I'm gonna do like a 3D sculpture kind of thing, and I'm gonna make the aliens, and they're gonna be called Tellurians. I made like this whole concept after painting. I was like, I should make this whole thing where like there's like aliens and in living in this planet, and they're Tellurians. So I'm gonna do that in the next video. So stay tuned for that. So me just showing I'm done. Anyway, I'm gonna like start painting the ice cream cone trees while I am. Oh, before that, I started shading in the clouds with the color pencils. Anyway, while I'm doing that, I wanna like tell you that I recently published another book called Light in the Dark, and it's like a mystery novel. It's perfect for teenagers, and I would like all of you guys to go check that book out. It's like a mystery novel. It's detectives, and if you like those stuff, it's the perfect book for you. Okay, now let's go back to the video. Now I started on the ice cream cone. Yeah, I'm just waiting for color mixing and like just painting it on. Now I started working on the ice cream cone texture, like to give the cone texture. This was nice, but then halfway, like you could see some of the lines that you can barely see. And also another problem I faced was like all of the like since it was like watercolor and like water, it started spreading, and that kind of got me annoyed. Then I went back with like a color pencil to fix all the bleeding. Now I'm just adding some shading to the ice cream cones. I wanted to keep it vanilla ice cream to keep it simple because I wanted to add like some toppings on top of the ice cream. And then I started coloring in the sun / planets purple, and there was another planet on the corner. It's barely noticeable now, but like at the end you would be able to see it. Now I'm like doing some sprinkles. Obviously, if it's frosting, there's supposed to be sprinkles on the ground. So I did some sprinkles and then started working on my cherries on the ice cream cones. And one had sprinkles, one had chocolate drizzle, and the cherries. Yeah. And then now I wanted the sky to be a nice, like vibrant color, but I also didn't want it to be like too bright because like I already had like rainbows and clouds and planets going on, and I wanted to keep it simple, but I still didn't want to leave it white because then it would look really bland because the frosting on the ground is also pretty white. So I did like a light baby purple, and then I went in with like a black brush pen since my black fine tip marker didn't work. and then I went with like a cartoony, bold outline. And then later on, I thought the middle part was really lacking, so I added like a UFO. And I think this is where this is like the transportation for the Tellurians. They hop on UFOs and travel to planets. And now you can see the blue color planet that is supposed to be there. Anyway, that's Planet Sinopolis for you. Thank you for watching. Bye.